spit, programmed I hate, we took the bait. Now I study these scrolls for the seeds I cultivate. I'm in the streets with the heat, the weak souls we generate. These niggas acting funny and a lot of them is gay. Now fuck that bullshit and everything that you say. That's why I did with 2 full clips instead of 2 chains. We niggas gone insane with the death wish in the brain. Is the white man's poison sweeter than the hell from which we came? That's an illogical thought, let me explain. Both the previous locations are exactly the same. We niggas spend money while dying in the streets. You may not get along with broke niggas, but they get along with me. And we survive and eat with no defeat, never weak. Sending a force strong enough to shatter your teeth. There's nothing I can't handle or dismantle, it's so crucial. The red oxygenated blood of my enemies to me is so
You take it.
But that's
what
you
we were
can't.
talking about. That's all we were talking about.
That's what he was saying.
That's what I'm selling out.
No.
And that's exactly
Bro.
what we're saying.
Bro.
Is that it's not selling out.
No.
And so for another person to do it, it's not selling
But
out.
you want, but
and
you
we
guys.
can't. And listen.
I
and
understand
listen.
what you mean by we needed people that are to be solid like that. But
Exactly.
based on what you just said, there's a necessity between our families where some of us cannot eat, and we have to do these things to survive.
When white folks,
we don't do that.
When
with
white
pride.
people were listening to Sinead O'Connor and Guns N' Roses and all that rock shit, they were not buying rap at that time. Madonna, they were not buying. They weren't buying Xclan. You mean to tell me white kids buying Xclan? You mean to tell me they buying Xclan's album?
Because
they did not buy Xclan. White kids were not buying that.
Listen, you're wrong. Because all Madonna hung
it was
out
too
with.
black for them. It was too black.
Listen, let me land.
You didn't think the white kids like Grand Verbalizer?
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something true. Is you're wrong because all Madonna hung out with was street niggas.
Yeah.
That's all she hung out with and fucked with was street niggas.
For Big Daddy Kane on that.
If
everybody.
If you look at what white kids were buying at that time,
they
was
were
not
buying
rap.
it.
No, it wasn't.
OT, they were buying it.
No.
They were buying it. They were buying it along. You know why? Because they can buy it in bulk. They were buying that.
They can do whatever they want.
They were buying that along with the hip hop.
Hold on. And you're learning the people. Let's say you're going to control the people. Don't you want to know what they're into?
Okay.
Don't you want to know what they're about?
Yeah.
So if all the kids, if we're all like, oh man, we're all this is the shit. Don't you think they're going to come down there and say,
at that time, white
let's see
kids
what the
did
fuck
not
it is
go
they're talking
near
about?
an NWA concert. They did not.
You're
NWA,
wrong.
no, they
You're
did
wrong.
not.
They
They did not go near.
The Beastie Boys were before NWA.
Listen.
They white though.
You're
That's
wrong.
different.
But the Beastie Boys were before NWA.
But they're white. They can identify with them because they're white doing the culture.
But listen to this.
Just like they identify with Eminem.
You're wrong because if you look in the
same
movie,
with Everlast?
if you look in the movie, and this is just a movie, this is and this is some reality too. If you went to a lot of their shows, they start to say that when they went on their first tour, it was all black people. But as they went on their second and third tour, it was nothing but white people because they were the only ones who can afford the tickets. So, imagine back in the day.
We're talking about in the
beginning. Hold on.
Before they started, that was later on when they started touring.
We're talking about in general.
No,
you're saying
I'm talking about from the
they change your crowd.
Well, you got to look at it. When you're on a local level,
their white parents still did not approve of them having that NWA tape. No, they didn't.
Can I ask you a question? How many white fans?
They would rather listen to Boy George.
How many white fans does OT have?
A few.
You talking about Genesis?
Yeah.
Oh, you got?
How many white fans do you have?
I don't know.
Do they spend their money on you?
Yeah. How many white fans you got?
He's got a couple.
No,
you don't have to say the number.
No, not a couple.
You got a demographic?
I have multicultural.
But you have an actual demographic though.
Yes.
No.
Like a percentage.
And you know what's crazy about his demographic? Is it's multicultural.
It is.
You know why?
Because hip-hop is multicultural now.
But you can measure it.
Because his music is universal.
Of course.
Even though he talks this black power shit, his music is universal.
Of course.
And it appeals to all races.
Yeah.
Right or
so
wrong?
Now it does.
So hold on.
It always
now
has.
it does.
So hold on. Let me ask you a question. If you are speaking about bringing down a system and multi-cultures are understanding your concept on how you're breaking this down and this ain't right and you're talking against the system, why would white people not flood interest in what you're saying?
Because And y'all didn't answer. Did white people buy the Xclan?
You putting it on
No,
everybody.
Did they buy the
though.
Xclan?
That's what I'm saying. The Xclan released it to everybody. The music is for everybody.
Good question.
The music is for everybody to get. You put your music out on platforms for all of us to see it.
I knew a white boy that I went to
why
school
would they
with.
not?
Listen.
No, let me answer his
No.
question.
I'm gonna answer your question real quick. I knew a white boy who I went to school with, who did buy Xclan. I knew about 3 or 4. And I'm gonna tell you this: they love the music. And it had nothing to do with them saying nigga or nothing about that. The music was fucking dope.
It's Xclan.
Okay.
It was dope.
So I'm saying, so it's the same.
A few white boys, not the massive white boys. You got 3.
So
that's not
so
the
let me tell
massive
you
white
this.
people.
They went platinum.
3 white boys.
Xclan?
Yeah, they went. No.
We're talking about massive white boys
listen.
buying Xclan, not 3 white boys.
Listen to me. Mm-hmm. Their first album went multi-platinum. Correct or not?
Black people bought it.
Are
Black
you sure of
people,
that?
You think black people say
Are you
Xclan
sure?
They
platinum?
bought that Xclan.
I
out.
doubt that.
I doubt that.
I really doubt that.
We were
now,
rocking
hold on. Now, I
the
love us
medallions.
too.
We were
I
rocking
love
the
us too.
medallions. We were rocking the dashikis.
But bro, think
we
of
were
how
rocking
many.
the Public
saying.
Enemy
You think
clock.
of how many underground tapes
That's
that we
our-
got?
how
How
many
many
people
bootlegs
bootleg?
did we get?
That's what
How
I was
many
just gonna
underground
say.
shit did we
Bootleg
do?
isn't sell.
Bro.
That wasn't sell
Bro.
with TDK tape.
Bro.
That's not TDK.
Bro.
How many
Sony
bootleg
don't count.
tapes have you bought
Bro,
in your
I
life?
gotta be real with you on that. For real. Now, I'm not saying we didn't love them. I'm not saying we didn't support them. I'm not saying we didn't show up at the show.
Because buying bootleg to
But
us
the
is
tapes,
support.
bro. The
Buying
tapes, the
bootleg-
records.
Listen.
Nigga.
And I'm not gonna say. Listen. And you can't deny this. You can't deny this.
The records.
In our time coming up, bootleg was supporting the artist.
Hey,
They weren't making money off TDK blank tape.
That's
how it
Sony.
spread.
No.
Listen, let me
That's
ask
how
you a
everybody
question.
knew. That's how it
Did
spread.
we know that
We
in the
didn't
beginning?
pay.
In the very beginning, when we went on the street or went to Venice Beach or went downtown LA and people had bootleg tapes,
Bro.
did we know that?
Bro,
Did we know they were bootleg?
we just bought the tape.
Sometimes.
We just
How?
bought the tape, bro.
Because I'll be like, dummy that Humpty Hump tape.
No,
Dummy
we're not
that
talking about.
Digital
We're not
Underground.
talking about those people. We're not talking
We
about.
did it.
No. That's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about going downtown LA, or going to the alley when we were kids, or going on Venice Beach.
To the
and
alley.
And a dude pop up,
Oh, that's
and
hilarious.
he have Eric B. and Rakim. It's in the tape case and everything,
Right.
wrapped up.
And
But
it's
a
all
bootleg.
white on the
But
inside.
But
With no
instead
credits.
Yes, but instead of him
just
selling
ain't paid in
but
full on
instead
the
of-
outside.
Exactly. Instead of him selling it for $10 or $9.99, what it was going for at the store,
like
he was
$5.
selling it for $5.
But that white man did not support that Eric B. and Rock because it's a dub.
No, but that's how it spread.
We're not
No,
talking
but that's
about
not
that.
support.
No, it's not.
I'm not talking about that.
But they would buy, white people would buy the LP.
But they're exploiting off of black, eating off of black culture,
Listen.
like I said.
Right,
We
but
agree.
and so
We
what
agree.
happened? So what happened? A lot of those hip hop artists went to where? Europe. They went to all those places where white people were actually playing. It's the same thing that happened with jazz.
But they caught on later. White people in UK caught on Germany
but the whole
years
point-
later.
You know
the
why?
Years
whole
later.
point, the
Because
whole
back
point is to
then-
keep the money from
Back
coming
then,
back to you.
it got to them later.
See, if you can keep the money to coming back from you, we don't have control over it. They'll sell it abroad. Who gives a fuck? Just don't let these niggas over here get control over it. Because they will change some
We
shit.
have to control the narrative. Black people
Period.
need to control their
But
narrative
to do
and their
that,
culture.
but to do that, we'd have to say, okay, we'd have to scratch everything that we've done and start from ground zero and take a tremendous pay cut. And bite the
Have you
bullet.
ever noticed
And
when
these niggas are not going to bite the bullet? They're not
Have you
gonna
ever
do that.
noticed when they're
They're still
telling
hungry.
a hip hop story behind the music or behind the scenes, whatever, they always got a white man telling the story about that black
Well,
artist.
because
Have
who
you
you
ever
think-
noticed that?
Who you think
They're
got him?
controlling the narrative.
Well, because that's who put him there to tell the story.
Can I ask you a question?
That's the whole point.
Why can't a brother tell the story?
Because we're not doing that.
Can I ask you a question?
We're not doing that. It don't pay. It don't pay like that cracker did.
In your life
He
coming
paid
up.
thousands more, bro.
Y'all know I'm right.
Well, of
You are
course.
right. You
But
are
see,
right.
but see, where you're
You are
offering,
right.
let's just
And
say
we're
you're
not
offering
saying you're wrong.
$20,000 for my story. I could go to this white boy and he say he'll pay me $75.
But your rights don't mean everybody
And
else
that's
is
where they
wrong.
go.
And that's all we're saying. Is that your rights don't mean everybody else's.
They know they can outbid you, bro.
Definitely.
They know they can offer more of the pie. If let's just say the nigga, oh man, I need stats.
That's why niggas don't got nothing today, because we sell the culture out.
Because they know
We sell
because
out.
if we're doing it for ourselves, we can't afford to take care
And
of
then
it.
when a righteous brother comes along to try to help his people, they try to assassinate him for helping his people. Because we let infiltrators come in, even with that.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, but again, that's part of the economy. As long as we have to completely break from the authority having jurisdiction.
Man,
And that's gonna mean a pay cut.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This was one of the best conversations. It's still on? No.
It's on low power.
All right.
Well, hold on.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If the mic is still on,
Hey,
if it's still
send me
here,
that. Send
It's
me
still
that.
on.
I ain't gonna lie to you. For the life of me, this was a dope conversation.
Bruh.
You know, we came on here and we talked about so many different topics and so many things that we were gonna do. But to have an organic conversation like this about hip hop, about, you know, being black, the N word, and going in detail and descript about this, man. I love it. And don't get it twisted. We're all family here. We're all family. We all got love.
This true Dina Nation.
Man, come on, man. For real.
It's true Dina Nation.
For real. And it's
This gonna be one of many, nigga. We gonna
you
get
know.
planned. We gonna get everybody.
Man.
Bro.
Screw is my brother.
We finna, bro.
OT is my
Hellacious
brother.
Buffoonery.
Me and OT go at it like this all the time.
Bro.
And guess what he say?
Yeah, stupid.
I see you tomorrow. And guess what I say? No doubt, my
See
brother.
you tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
And it's nothing personal. And we real with one another. And, you know, we have these conversations off camera. Me and Screw had these conversations off camera. So we just want people to know that there is no malice, there's no hate, there's no smut here. It's all love. It's all love. And we all respect one another's opinions, thoughts, and everything. Because we're all men. We're all men at the end of the day, and it's all love.
I'm glad you stayed on, bro.
Man, that shit was dope.
I'm glad you stayed on.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It got, you know, what's gonna be
This
dope
shit gonna
about
be
this
fun
when
to
you
edit,
really
bro.
look at it, you're gonna see the intense parts when OT was.
Right.
I know somebody that's watching this.
And I was
that
like,
don't know.
that felt like I could see it. I was like, bro, let it out. Let it out, man. Fuck that shit.
I know somebody that's
nigga
watching
was like,
this
nah,
will
man.
look
I'm like,
at this and think these niggas is crazy.
Yeah.
But
No,
at
but
the end of the
I
day,
I spoke some real shit.
Oh,
On the
man, for real,
I
for
spoke
real.
But I
some
We
really
all
understood
did.
what the fuck you were saying.
we also
I really
understand.
did get it.
I get it, bro.
For real.
But at the end of the fucking
really
day,
got it. No shit.
at the end of the fucking day, it all boils down to love and
That's what
respect.
it is, yeah.
And we love and respect everybody, no matter white, black, Mexican, gay, you know, straight, whatever you are, transgender, whatever you are, we all got respect and love.
And
you know,
just
'cause that's the
because
times we live in.
I tell the truth does not make me a racist people or afraid of the truth and don't want to hear the truth and want to call me a racist, but just because I speak the truth.
I don't
The
think
truth
you're
hurts.
racist.
I told everybody from the monologue,
I think you just believe in black excellence, and nothing's wrong.
I'm here to talk. I have these things going for one fucking people. Anyone else can, you all can watch all this shit, white, yellow, Asian, whatever the fuck it is, and you can say whatever, I can extract whatever wisdom you can, great for you, I'm happy. I'm not talking to you though. I'm talking to him, I'm talking to him,
Yes, sir.
I'm talking to me.
Yeah.
I'm talking to my motherfucking people. That's it.
Yeah.
Well,
Because like I said, if I can't get everybody to accept us for who we are, accept us for who we are is who we are,
Yeah.
then we can't push our agenda on anyone else
I agree.
being solid like how he's
Hey,
talking about.
Right.
Hey, man, I can't worry about
So
the
it's
world
about
till I got
me
the
to you.
block,
Right.
and I
So-
and I
Right.
believe that. But what I do, in my perspective, is this:
Follow
no
the shit.
disrespect, no disrespect to what anybody's saying. But my
Like the
perspective
video
is
and
this:
follow the shit.
is to change
Bruh,
the narrative.
it's Dina Nation.
It's Black History Month, y'all.
All day.
Hey,
Peace, y'all.
man,
All
Hellacious
day.
Buffoonery, man. Thank you for having
Yeah,
us, man.
Hellacious
Yeah.
Buffoonery, bro.
Come on, man.
Yeah, brother.
We gonna launch this
Hey,
shit.
hey,
We gonna launch this shit.
man. Say it 2 times, you know. Say it 10 times, man, without stuttering, man. Hellacious Buffoonery, Hellacious Buffoonery,
Hellacious
Hellacious Buffoonery, Hellacious Buffoonery, Hellacious Buffoonery, Hellacious Buffoonery. You know what I'm talking about?
Pastor
Hellacious
Dina Sean
Buffoonery, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. The man OT.
in the place. My man right here.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
this shit is gonna be
Yeah.
dope.
Bruh.
Fuck. You got like 3 hours worth of content.